The Labor government's third federal budget last night was a very poor budget for many reasons, but I wish to draw to the House's attention one particular radical change that has flown under the radar: the entrenchment, sir, of compulsory student unionism on our university campuses. Nearly 20 years after the Howard government introduced voluntary student unionism, and 13 years after the Gillard government brought in the student services and amenities fee, compulsory student unionism is back. It is an ideological move from an ideological federal Labor government who take very seriously their primary role as the political wing of the union movement, just as our state Labor government does. Their ideal world would see everyone required to be a union member. This move will force the average student to pay for student unions across the country, whether they engage with them or not, whether they support them or not, whether they object to the way their money is spent or not. If unionism isn't compulsory in the workplace, sir, why should it be on campus? Full-time students are charged $351 a year for their student services and amenities fee, with no choice in the matter. The average student has little input into how that money is spent, and amidst a cost of living crisis, Labor is foisting more debt onto young people by forcing universities to pass on 40% of revenue raised from that fee to student unions, many of which are quite radical organisations, sometimes with problematic examples of anti-Semitic sympathies, many of which presenting radical socialist agendas, to say the least, and all of which are now celebrating the efforts of their mates in the federal Labor Albanese government.